Hello, this is Maths with Lemon, and in this topic we will see the geometric sequences and series problems, especially IB questions. Let's see this question. It says, Mia baked a very large apple pie that she cuts into slices to share with friends. The smallest size is cut first. The volume of each successive slice of pie forms a geometric sequence. In this problem is given. In some problems it will not given. You must understand if it's geometric or arithmetic. The second smallest slice has volume 30 centimeters, cubic centimeters, and the fifth smallest slice has a volume of 240 cubic centimeters. Find the common ratio of the sequence. Now let's note the most important parts of the question. It says the second smallest slice has volume of 30, and the other one important information is that the fifth smallest slice has 240. Now from this information, what I can understand? I can understand that what do they tell me? They tell me that the second term, so U2, the second smallest slice, is how much? 30 cubic centimeters. And the fifth, U5, is how much? 240. Find the common ratio. Now, what do I know about the geometric sequences? Basically, I know the nth term, the general term, which is un is equal u1 times r, which is the ratio, to the power of n minus 1. Now, if you will notice, I don't know here neither the u1 nor the r, which is the ratio. But let me take the information here and put it inside my formula. U2 is 30, which means what? U2 is equal U1 times the ratio to the power of 2 minus 1, which means U2 is equal how much? U1 times R. But wait, U2 is 30. So basically this one will become what? 30 is U1 times R. There is my first equation. Now I will apply exactly the same where? To the other information. Which is the other information? That U5 is 240. Which means U5 will be how much? U1 times R to the power of 5 minus 1. Which is 4. I forgot here. So this is how much? 4. But how much is U5? 240 is U1 times R to the power of 4. This is my second equation. So I have this equation and also this. How will I solve this kind of? Because I have two equations, two unknown terms. How I will solve it? Let's see it here. 30 is equal U1 times R, and the other one is 240 equals U1 times R to the power of 4. Now these equations, of course I can solve them through substitution, but the fastest way is how? I will divide these two equations so as to simplify one of the terms. Why? Because in both equations the variables are being multiplied.
C'est comme ça.
So check it. I will divide this one 240 equals u1 times r to the power of 4 with this one 30
C'est comme ça.
u1 times r. Of course you could do the opposite, 30 divided by 240 u1 r over u1 to the power of r to the power of 4, but this is easier for us for simplification reasons. So how much is it? You see now u1 is simplified with the u1, and here r is simplified with this one and it becomes 3. So basically I have what? R to the power of 3 is 240 over 30, which means r cube is this is 8, which means that r is 2. So this is a common way solution for this kind of problems when I have geometric. B. Find the volume of the smallest slice of pie. This was A. Let me check B now. I found R. Now to find U1, that means the smallest slice, it means to find the first term, the U1. So if I'll take R and substitute it where? Here or here, I will get U1. You choose which one where to substitute. I will take the first one. So 30 is U1 times 8, which means U1 is 30 over 8. Let me see how much is exactly. Sorry, I made a mistake here. It's not 8, it is 2, because it will become very big, the number. So U1 is 15. And that's how I can find my smallest slice, the volume of the small, be careful, 15 cubic centimeters. Never forget the unit. Now see, the apple pie has volume 61,425 cubic centimeters. Find the total number of slices Mia can cut from this pie. Now here in this problem they ask me basically what? That the total volume is 61,425 cubic centimeters. Now you have to think logically. So they give me the total volume. I know that I have the pie, I cut it in small pieces, each one. So if I'll take each slice and add it, I will find the total volume. The sum of the slices is the total volume of the pie. Now obviously here I have to use what? I have to use the formula for the sum of n terms of the pie.
Mon ami, ouais, mon ami, c'est comme ça. On a à la place aujourd'hui, mon ami, bravo.
Again, I have the pie, I cut it in slices. So each slice, if I'll add it, eventually it will give me the whole volume of the pie. So which is the formula for the sum of all of a geometric sequence, of the terms of geometric sequence? Sn is u1 times 1 minus r to the power of n over 1 minus r. Now how much is Sn here? Sn is 61,000 425 is equal what? U1 I found before is 15 times 1 minus r is 2 to the power of n over 1 minus 2. Of course I could use also the other formula, which is r to the power of n over r minus n, but it is okay. Here I have what? 61,425 is equal 15 1 minus 2 n over minus 1, so minus 61,425. Now this is simple algebra. 15 minus 15 times 2 to the power of n, on the other side minus 61,440 equals minus 15 times 2 to the power of n. Now if I'll divide with minus 15, it will give me, let me see, 61,440 divide by 15, 4,096. So I have 4,096 is 2 to the power of n. So here how I can solve it, this is an exponential equation where there are two ways to solve it. Either you will write this as a power of 2, or you can solve it using logarithms. I will do it both ways. So one way is to write it. This one, it is a power of 2, and it can be written 2 to the power of 12 equals 2 to the power of n. So it means n is 12. The other way is to solve it by using logarithms. So what you will do, ln of 4096 equals ln of 2 to the power of n. So ln 4096 is n, because n goes, this is a property of logarithmic, of logarithms, ln 2. So n is ln 4096 over ln 2. Be careful, so if you will put it in your calculator, you will see again the answer is 12. Here instead of ln, I could put log 10 or log with base 2. It's up to you. Again, the result is going to be the same. So that's the answer to this IB question.